Brian in Encino, California. Hey, Brian, what's on your mind? Thanks for listening to SiriusXM.
Thanks. It just occurred to me that if you compare slavery versus capitalism, slavery, the business owner has to purchase the human outright and provide basic clothing, keep it relatively safe and healthy, feed it. With capitalism, the business owner merely rents a human for the bare minimum required by law, letting the human pick up the costs for everything else. So capitalism is held up as a sort of example to give more freedoms and such, but that's not true because most of our waking hours are spent either at work or getting ready for work, traveling to work, traveling home from work, leaving very little time for actual freedom. And then most people just don't have money to spend when they're done with it to enjoy that freedom, that few hours that they might have. So I'm not defending slavery. I'm just saying capitalism itself isn't some kind of panacea to like provide freedoms for everybody.
Oh, absolutely agree. And this is why I in my article for Alternate today, I didn't call it slavery. I call it indentured servitude because I don't want to minimize the horrors of slavery in the United States. It's like, you know, not calling something the Holocaust because you don't want to minimize what happened to Jews in Europe in the 40s, 30s and 40s. But this is from my article. I said historically, indentured servants had their food, health care, housing, and clothing provided to them by their, quote, employers, end quote. Today's new serfs can hardly afford these basics of life. When you add in modern necessities like transportation, education, and childcare, the American labor landscape is looking more and more like old-fashioned servitude. And then I point out that, you know, Missouri just, you know, after St. Louis raised their minimum wage to $10, Missouri dropped the entire state back down to $7.70. It's like they really want it this way. Brian, well said. Thank you so much.